Meow 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 meow. Oof.
Okay. Getting Cam.
This music's a little heavy. What do you think, kitten? Oh, and it's on a loop too, so I can hear it here. No good. No good. It's no good. Don't you dare bite me, kitten. Don't you dare bite me. You should probably get off. You should probably get off, kitten. Whoa. That was extreme. Okay, what are we going to listen to? You got to start with a Y. You know, what's in the news? What's in the news? Nothing. Isn't that funny how that goes? Conan O'Brien's hair is... I love it. Oh, I'm subscribed to a lot of channels. Project Tomorrow. I don't think... $19.29. Wow. Yeah, people didn't seem to move. Are those real people behind them? That's the question. Yeah, it's definitely boring. Okay. $18.96. Let's do it. No, thank you. Oh, I gotta pay to see it? Oh, man. See, you know, one thing that's been keeping me away from the tablet is I got this really terrible cramp in my arm. And I've been drawing a lot lately. And, yeah, it's a bummer. I'll stay subscribed. Ooh, MLW Creative. Ooh, ZBrush tutorials. That's cool. Studio Binder. Oh yeah, these are cool. Man, this kind of stuff doesn't get promoted in my channel.
Filmmaker Stan Brakhage once said, I personally think that the three greatest tasks for film in the 20th century are 1. to make the epic. That is to tell the tales of the tribes of the world. 2, to keep it personal. Because only in the eccentricities of our personal lives do we have any chance of the truth. 3, to do the dream work. That is, to illuminate the borders of the unconscious. The only filmmaker I know that does all these 3 things equally in every film he makes is Andrei Tarkovsky.
Tarkovsky.
Это одно из самых бескорыстных деяний человека. Смысл искусства — это молитва. Это моя молитва.
This
Ooh,
is
he's on there.
the directing style of Andrei Tarkovsky.
Tell me about it. The poet filmmaker.
Before we delve into the work of one of the most celebrated filmmakers ever, subscribe to Studio Binder.
I already am.
Notifications to stay up to date on all our future
Don't worry, I
films.
got it covered.
Художник питается своим детством всю свою жизнь. От того, какое у него детство, в общем, зависит то, каким будет его творчество.
Andrei Tarkovsky was born in a small village in Russia in 1932. His family was very literary. His father was a poet, and his mother was a proofreader. Initially, Tarkovsky didn't exhibit much interest in film, and spent his young adulthood studying Arabic before dropping out of school and becoming a prospector.
He was studying Arabic.
During one expedition in the Taiga, Tarkovsky decided he wanted to study film and applied to the State Institute of Cinematography. His sister, Maria Tarkovskaya, notes, Andrei had a poor idea of what
Get outta here,
cinematography
kitten.
was and went to take the exams. His mentor, Mikhail Ilyich Rom, said that directing cannot be taught. You need to have something inside that corresponds to this profession. Andrei really liked this point of view. From there, Tarkovsky was exposed to the work of greats like Robert Bresson, Akira Kurosawa, and Ingmar Bergman, all of whom influenced his style.
Kurosawa's amazing.
By the end of his career, the
I should probably watch these other filmmakers. Get out of here, kitten!
Film scholar Nick James writes,
She's my arch nemesis.
7 feature films, Andrei Tarkovsky changed what cinema as an art form could achieve.
Oh my god.
Tarkovsky's films are both singular in style and universal in theme, and these qualities begin with his approach to story.
Проснулись.
Tarkovsky once argued that a director who makes a film entirely based on somebody else's screenplay necessarily becomes an illustrator.
Yeah, I could see that.
As such, he was typically intimately involved in the scripting process on most of his projects.
Я перепишу весь сценарий. Заменю всех актеров операторов. И художник, и все. И буду делать все заново.
Jesus, I bet everyone hated bringing their projects to him. I fire the actors and the writer and the art director and the cinematographer and the director. We start over.
Tarkovsky's films cover a wide array of subjects.
Really, all right.
Astronauts to medieval painters.
Well, how about you let me know when you get started?
Common existential themes. As a deeply religious man, he often used films to interrogate larger spiritual
Wow, he
questions.
was religious.
He notes in his book, Sculpting in Time, everything new in art emerged in answer to spiritual need, and its function is to ask those questions which are supremely relevant to our epoch.
Come here, Key.
The spiritual
Come here.
crises his characters experience were usually placed in conversation with the natural world, which Tarkovsky considered a character in and of itself in his work. He argued, juxtaposing a person with an environment that is boundless, relating a person to the whole world, that is the meaning of cinema.
Ты помнишь Толстого? Про мучение по поводу невозможности любить человечество вообще. Нас ведь так мало. Всего несколько миллиардов. Горстка. А может быть, мы вообще здесь только для того, чтобы впервые ощутить людей как повод для любви. А?
Tackling these larger philosophical quandaries means that most of Tarkovsky's films do not provide neat or obvious answers. but rather prompt the audience to continue to think about questions long after the movie is ended. Akira Kurosawa said of Tarkovsky's work, "Every cut from his films is a marvelous image in itself, but the finished image is nothing more than the imperfect accomplishment of his idea. His ideas are only realized in part, and he has to make do with it." Tarkovsky preferred to approach his ideas non-linearly, influenced heavily by his father's poetry. He noted
His
that,
father was a
"I find
poet.
poetic links, the logic of poetry in cinema, extraordinarily pleasing. They seem to me perfectly appropriate to the potential of cinema as the most truthful and poetic of art forms." Mirror, arguably Tarkovsky's most poetic film, goes so far as to include lines from his father's poetry.
С утра я тебя дожидался вчера.
Alright, that was really nice. I'm gonna have to look into him though. Ocean X. How come these aren't getting recommended to me? That's Fubar. Man, it's tough to get a YouTube channel going because these are great channels and they don't even get recommended to me. This was a day ago. I could have watched an atomic bomb explosion. Those are a bunch of ships. A bunch of, it's like, whoa. Still going. This is a Pond 5 general clip or whatever you call it. All right, let's see. Atomic Testing Channel. My First Million. Oh, this one guy, Sean Peary. 2 weeks ago was their last post, maybe? Let's see. Oh, a day ago. So this one guy, he launched this channel Blab. I thought that was impressive. Who is Game Benz? Oh, 3D printing company. Mew Triple. Yeah, how's her channel doing now? Journey and Tips. From unemployed to independent artist. Oh, I'll have to watch that sometime. What, kitten? Bad Ink Studios. Let's find something to watch in the background. We can throw some love towards it. Right, little kitten baby? You're such a little baby. She just wants to be right in my lap at all times. David Cho, what's he putting out? Step into the green, now you can be anything. Oh, nothing lasts forever. All right, well, let's see with popular videos. Manchi animation by Scorpion Dagger 8 years ago. Well, at least animation is the highest, you know, the best one. The one that's done the best. Let's see. Gillian Keeves ain't put nothing out in a while. 2 years ago, yeah. It's too bad. Cartoonist. Matt McCusker's got a channel. Oh, he's hosting his special. Makes sense. Midwest Polite just been dropping stuff. What do you guys got out? 12 days ago. Let's see. New number 6 with cheese? No. No. That can't be right. I guess there aren't that many YouTube channels that I subscribe to. Kitten! I guess I really just expect the algorithm to take care of me. That might be the worst sentence I've ever made in my life. Okay. What do we do? How do we accommodate this music? You know what I could do? I could do the rest of the stream with no music, and then I'll just listen to music. Since it's just me. All right, Kitty, you're going to have to get off, because I can't keep you here all night. Oh. Yeah, nothing's showing up on Twitch. So we might have to relaunch it. Thank you. All right, let's get back to this layout situation. Man, you know, it's kind of interesting. How do I... Yeah, wow. Okay. Okay, and then that's when... Maybe we merge these together. All right, I'm a little rusty. Okay. So then why don't we move this one to a different stage? Okay. Got a couple of logistical issues here, but, nothing that's too crazy. So, okay, so this actually goes back to the interaction where one of them gets squished. So the condense isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So this was originally supposed to be 11 pages. But when I break it down, it turns into 8, and there's a very good chance we could end up with more. So I was really worried that I was going to lose a lot of pages that way, but that doesn't seem like that's going to be what's happening. So that's good. But this has to line up right. All right, so what are we gonna work on first? So there's an interesting thing happening here. Ew. say M7. So this is a new thing. Okay. Let's make sure we got everything to... Nah, I don't want to crash. That's a really good placement for that drawing. Hey, what's up, Gray Fox? I was wondering if someone was gonna come hang. Heck yeah. Sorry, no music. Just got it in my headphones. You gotta bring your own music. BYOM. Activity. The toxicity of our city, of our city. No! Hey, some oldies. Wish I could share this with you guys, but I can't. This is pretty solid. I just need to figure out when Oliver bails. Maybe right here. Cool. All right, that feels pretty good. So we could say chapters wise, really looking at maybe chapter 1 being here, chapter 2 being here, chapter 3 and then we whoops, and then this is the climax. Cool. That's pretty standard. All right, I'm doing standard stuff, you know. You never know what I might do. I might do something crazy, or I might do something standard. Meow. Meow. Hey. Hey. This is pretty good. Took a long time to get to this point. I haven't felt this good about the book ever. It's a nice feeling. Okay. What stream are we on? Because now I finally have a pathway to victory. And I would say that there are a number of drawings that still need to be rendered, but given some of the tools that I've built since I haven't been streaming, this is going to happen a lot faster. So it makes me wonder, I'm in a weird spot. It's like, do I stay up late or do I just start in the morning? Let's see what we got. We got textures, interior, exterior. Oh, and then a kit bash, some fabric, and then some skin. And then, yeah, a comb through that, getting all those panels that you need. Oof. Question is, like, how much can be accomplished without saying anything? That's the interesting thing about this book, is that you don't really have to say much, which is really the heavy lifting of this whole thing, as crazy as it is to say. Meow, 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 meow. This might be a good point to stop at, even though it's an hour-long stream. Yeah, I'm going to stop here just because this is quite an impasse. And what happens oftentimes is I get kind of stuck in the mud and I will just keep churning and churning and churning. And, I don't think that's what I need to do right now. So I'm going to end that stream. This stream, as in that stream. Oh, looks like my thing died. Yeah, and see y'all around. I think I'm at like 185 maybe with these streams. 15 streams. I'd be surprised if it takes 15 streams to finish the book, honestly. You should get some rest. Thanks, Gray Fox. That's very kind. And honestly, it's not even about rest. I'm pretty healthy. It's my circadian rhythm. But this is a pretty good... This is essentially the entire book. I think I maybe have... This is give or take 5 pages, if that. And everything here, I have all the elements that I need. There's one big drawing I want to do at the end. So what I could do for tomorrow's stream is I could prepare the rough and then do the real deep renders while I'm drawing, and that'll probably take a few hours to do. And then from there, I wonder how many pages I can go without, though. There's some logistical ones that are kind of a bummer, like characters throwing bricks to each other. That's kind of a bummer because you have to get the comics get away with not doing this, but I really truly believe you have to have some aspect of animation involved in what you're doing. And that could mean multiple panels, or it could just mean a very good starter pose and then final or end pose. So, for example, if a character's squatting and then they're throwing something up, you got those two poses. And it's just kind of tedious stuff. And then you got to light that around it just to keep it consistent. There's that. There's this scene here. Also, once I get all these pages rendered down, I'm going to do one more comb through with the writing because I need it to all kind of come together and make sense. Leave me alone, Key! Leave me alone! Come here. Come say hi. You little pot belly. She's little, but she's got a pot belly. Don't let her fool you into thinking she doesn't got a big old belly. Kitten's got a big old belly. Where are we at here? Yeah. So the reasons for Oliver bailing has been solidified. It'll make sense. The purposes for all the exposition. I had a bigger idea for the story. I had a bigger idea for Jobbot. I had a bigger idea for Hamder. Hamder is like Fujo Bear's favorite character. And, maybe, but maybe not. Maybe it's something that rolls into another story. But, I don't know. I think I just got to cut it. I got to cut it. I got to get this book out ASAP. So I'm thinking this should be done in, pretty soon. Any day now, honestly. Probably, I can only imagine what I can get done tomorrow. I can probably get that sequence done. And then if I can get all my textures done, and then Kit Bash final frame, and then get this part done. What else would I need? I mean, there's still, and then I got to do the pandemic. So I got a lot of work to do. So what I'm thinking is I'll hit it tomorrow. I can only stream during certain portions of the process. So what I can do is I can hold off once I get layouts figured out, and then I grind through the drawing. That's actually, I think, better for streaming. But yeah, no, I've been doing a lot of work off stream, and we're almost there. We're almost there. I'm really excited to get this solidified and get this out for the nation to see, my little whimsical fantasy. It doesn't really have any crazy, insightful perspective on the universe. Actually, I guess in some ways it does, but not really. It's mostly just like a fun story. And it's kind of interesting after it was all said and done. That's kind of like what I wanted to do. So it'll be interesting to see what I end up doing next. Oh, I know what I'm going to do next. I'm really excited for the next project too, which I actually already have a lot of that done too. But yeah, Conformity Farm 2025. It's gonna be good. You need to make a celebration stream party the day you make your last drawing. Oh wow! You know what I could do? I could watch. What I could do is I could take all the streams I ever did, and then fast forward them. All the streams that I have on record. I don't know, because some of them are gone, obviously, and certain websites only host so much. But if you multiply it by like 1,000 or whatever, you can stream through it. So I could actually probably watch all of my streams over the course of like probably a few hours, maybe longer, and I could do commentary on that so I could watch, and you guys could watch me do a speed run of me working on this book over the course of like, it's been like 4 years, honestly. I initially thought I finished the book, and then I moved on, and I just couldn't put this project down. It was just so much stuff that wasn't said, and there was so many more things I wanted to express, and I really wanted to add more to it. They often say not to do that with projects, but I don't know, I just needed to do it with this one. Also because I needed something that was worthy of being released, and I just wasn't at that level, so it just took me a lot of time. And I'd never put out a graphic novel before, so I never put a comic book or anything like that. I never even worked on anything like that before. So I learned a lot of lessons, and still there's stuff to learn, and I could definitely get better at this medium. But I think you're right though, Gray Fox. I think I should do something. Maybe I'll do like I don't even know. Kitten, stop it! Stop it! Ow! Jeez! Ah! It'd just be good if we just streamed on a regular basis, right, Kitten? She just keeps biting. She thinks I want to play. No. Oh, jeez. Thanks for that, cat. But yeah. So I think I'm just gonna try to go it in early, and then I'll set my alarm. I'll get up really early, and I could probably start streaming pretty early just to get the time in. Put it out there. And then try to get the drawing done at the early part of the day, because I have some stuff lined up for drawing here, and then like I said, I got texture stuff I want to do off stream, and then I have a layout of layout of that. Okay. Yeah, damn. Dang. Yeah, I got a lot to do. Yeah, we'll see. I just got a lot to do. All right, Gray Fox, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out and being a part of the journey. And yeah, the streams are back. So take care. See you soon.